The purge is here, Antifa. You want to come on my YouTube channel and work for George Soros? Well, be my guest. Come in. Take your shoes off. Get in your little couch, Antifa, because if you've not noticed, after your protests, come on, let's go with The Rock on WWE, right? On the protest. You got that electricity going right now, Antifa. Do you not realize what we've been doing? We're letting you come in there and take our people out. But at the end of the story, as you're going into attacking Tucker Carlson and his wife, along the other people that's been trying to say American, America, American. See, I'm like Jack Swagger. Man, I wish he was back. That guy got pulled over and was smoking pot in Mississippi, so he lost his license, and he lost his license in Canada and all those other places. But let me help you out, Antifa. Hey, Thomas Morgan, we found your real name. Yeah, looks like your airplane's about to crash, bud. Where's your two boys? One of them got murdered in the Carl Jr.'s in Oregon. You didn't get to see that one, did you? It was shadow banned. It's okay. I got a bunch of views on it, though. Closing in on 5 million views, and you say I'm looking for subscribers? No, it's not about subscribers no more. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm getting paid from the bosses that wants to keep me on here. See, that's the thing about you, Mr. Thomas Morgan, you stupid idiot, and you're on my list. With your 6 friends that's dismissing my videos. Every time I do a video, oh, let's unsubscribe. How many subscribers do you have? 100? Guess what? You've been reported for it. That's right. You've been reported. They are reporting you. I don't want none right now. Thank you, sir. But seriously, do you realize how bad it's looking for you, Antifa? Every time you protest, riot, the Americans tell the law, and they, how do you say it? They press charges, and then they see you walking down the street 10 times a week, wanting a Carl's Jr. hamburger. Hey, let me wash my hands. Oh, he says, like, stand back, stand back. Well, that cop's like, oh, you don't want to touch me. After you touched his taser, you got shot. See, I'm like T.J. Hooker. If you don't like justice, your fault. You got with a scrotum face bitch named George Soros. A Hitler sidekick. And you think I'm going to stop? No. No, I'm not going to stop until I get Stony Stone, until I get BP Earthwatch, until I get Casey, the new NWO chick. You're all going down. I just want you to know that. I got friends in low places, and they're cops. And they're not playing nice no more because they know RoboCop's taking their jobs. So they're killing you. Just like RoboCop would do. He's like, you know, you're under arrest. That's old-fashioned when you don't even say, hey, what for? I'll tell you what for, you dumb son of a bitches. You're on your stupid ass drugs and you need to get off of them before the blackout happens. Because when the blackout happens, you better have a bunch of candles and lanterns and looking like the Bray Wyatt family. No, I'm not screaming today, and no, I'm not cussing. I'm just making fun of the Antifas. I told you. We got another video tonight on my NWO Rest in Peace. That they attack another Antifa at the White House, at the courthouse, folks. Yes, at the courthouse. in Birmingham, Alabama. They're just surrounding you, Thomas. We got your picture now. And on top of that, we know where you live. You live in Southside in Birmingham at the 5 Points West, close to the Baphomet that's going to blow up by Putin. Remember, I said what was on the Baphomets? The homing devices that George Soros... It's funny. George Soros funded you, paid you and everything, but he's going to kill you off with the police officers and all of us. You bit the apple, demon. And guess what? The gods are taking you down. Speaking of gods, the gods are catching California on fire on purpose, folks. It says it in the Bible. If you want to go look at it, hey, if you want to go listen to Paul Begley telling you about it, that's whatever you want to do. It's America. I don't tell you to subscribe and unsubscribe. I don't put a gun to your head and invite you to subscribe and unsubscribe. You subscribe because you want to know the real truth. And you want to know if you're next, Thomas. But I'm telling you, man, your little boys that's been subscribing and unsubscribing and playing games with my subscribers and commenting down below on my subscribers, if you've not noticed, they have been reporting you and you're going to jail or you're getting killed, one or the other. Doesn't really matter. You just better hold on to your butthole, bud. Y'all ready for the pay-per-view? Guys, I know y'all ready to see some. Let's start up. And let's go into the news because we got a bunch. Mary Greeley just turned NWO on us, folks. I hate to break the news to you. She just said that the fire start from a power line. Come on, guys. A power line? Seriously? Has it been a power line every time? That's like saying Walmart is closed until the water plumbing issues are over. Come on, guys. Y'all need to shut up. Seriously. Mary Greeley, if you're acting like BP Earthwatch, I've unsubscribed to you. I want to let you know that right now. I'm done. I'm not going to give these people lies. I'm going to give you truth. But I hope y'all enjoy the game designs, Arkham Asylum pay-per-view, the Arkham Asylum arena, and all the characters that I created against the WWE. I got hacked on Facebook, folks. I will be back at 8 o'clock on Facebook, and I will be sharing my videos right back. And I will be doing a pay-per-view on Facebook, recruiting more subscribers. And with the lies, go right ahead. Keep on hanging out with Stony Stone and the QAnon bitches, because I'm going to start saying, well, it's not going to be called QAnon no more. I'm going to say, well, JFK said this. JFK Jr. said that. JFK Jr. said this. He said Jeff Sessions was, trust Jeff Sessions. I'm not going to say it no more. QAnon is a garbage. Anonymous is the real Anonymous, not QAnon. What is it? Queen Anon? Because they're working for the Queen. Maybe you know now. Let's go to the news. And what we have here is if you've been having problems with your cell phones and your telephone line and your internet, AT&T outage map has happened. Thought you might want to know that. Waiting on Dame Winnington. He usually comes on around this time. Guys, get ready. We have Hurricane Patty heading toward Florida. I've been telling you about this, 2 weeks ago? Here we go. We're going to be doing a video on that on NWO Real News. It will be a short video on the radar. I'm not going to go into it big yet until We find out right now it's at 50% chance of turning into a hurricane. It could be a hurricane by Monday. Okay? That's how these storms are. You know, in the middle. Man, that was hard to do, guys. Please like what I've done. I've worked my rear end off for y'all to make it camouflage, but I made it look like a movie theater, movie screen thing. They need to come out with a Arkham Asylum movie. What y'all think? Batman? That would be pretty sweet. But I guess they don't want to do that. They want to keep on saying Superman's dead and all this other crap. WWE fans, I've got a little bit of news for you. Roman Reigns does not have leukemia. He's on. Okay? Just thought you might want to know that. The reason I brung this guy out, this is Aleister Crowley's family. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. That's Aleister Black. And he just did the Egyptian sign that Donald Trump's been doing all the way through the interviews, okay? Just thought you might want to know that. This is one of Donald Trump's favorite wrestlers because he's dynamic and satanic and, yeah. Somebody commented down below, one of my advisors told me a guy named Aleister Crowley is responding to me. I can't get all my comments, guys, that somebody else is giving them to me. But I got news for you. It's America. You can comment. You can subscribe. He has subscribed to me. Thank you. Appreciate it. But if you come in here with shenanigans and stupidity and dumbass stuff and ruin our channel like all the others that's been getting killed by the police. We're not arresting them no more. I'm not pressing charges. I'm getting them killed. They're not playing anymore. They threatened us, and they're going down by the state police. If you don't know what state police is, it's former military. You're pissing them off. Just want you to know that. You pissed them off when you don't stand for the flag, and that's all I got to say, folks. That's all I got to say. All right, let's go to the next one. What is the next deal on this news here? Mary Williams. This is pay-per-view. It's for you for coming back and sharing and working your rear end off. Thank you. You know who you are. You are and Harley Quinn. I created this pay-per-view for you. I just finished it. Just finished the arena, and that was trying to get the Google pictures and get all that. It's not easy at all. I'm telling you, I hate it. My eyes are getting worse. I don't know how long I can last doing this, but we'll just keep on going until they stop me. I don't think they'll ever stop me. Let's see here. Yeah, we do have a hurricane called Patty. That will be the 17th storm on the East Coast. And we're at the W's in the... that's crazy, guys. We're in the P's on the East Coast. The West is on the W's. You count them. What did I tell you? We was going to have over 20 hurricanes this year on the East and West. And hallelujah. I was right again. You know what I mean? I'm getting y'all didn't get the pay-per-view because you didn't get it right off the bat. The Crown Jewels, it was actually crazy and wild. I'll try to put it up again on my NWO Rest in Peace. On my last one, I did the, what was it? Me throwing my cell phone into the wall and it turns into a big screen TV. I've been doing some magic stuff for y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. I'm doing some editing now. of me doing some crazy stuff with eating pizza and celebrating against Antifa. I mean, I'm happy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy what we've been doing. But who is on here? Who's commenting? Who's commenting here? Crawley was the curse in the Pierce family. Yeah, well, he's a joke. That's all I got to say. If your name is Aleister Crawley, then the cops are going to kill you. That's all I got to say. They're Antifa. Antifa, I just found this out. Antifa is Antichrist followers, atheists, and, well, George Soros's people. He's atheist, so, but sacrificing all the minions that's working for him. He's getting them all killed. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. But all kinds of stuff, man. All I can say is I'm just sitting around, relaxing, enjoying the show. Buckle up, people. U.S. in bet you the storm is gun confiscation. How much you want to bet? That just come out on my email. Mouth, and then I'm gonna shut up. I feel a little bit better today than I was this week. Boy, it was awful. Trump, there is no reason for something. This is a guy that I really, really respect. Gary Larby. I don't want to screw your name. He respects my work. He subscribed to me and I've subscribed to him. He's got over 30,000 and he put a video out. And he knows because he used to be in the elites. He used to be one of them. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. But he's changed his mind to help us and me and Kevin Shipp and Edward Snowden. We are the whistleblowers for all of y'all. So here we go. Let's go to that. Y'all want to go to that? Let's go to it. We'll go to the next one in a minute. I've been listening to some Seven Dust. I don't feel like Seven Dust. Let's see here. Hope y'all are having a good day on a Saturday. Things about to happen. We'll see. I think it's another myth, but if it isn't, hey, at least we warned you, right? Where's it at? There it is. Rest in peace, NWO. He's got about 2,300 subscribers on this one, and he says, "Rest in peace, rest in peace, NWO. The real news. Breaking news: Marines militia at war with caravan." Well, that's not all, guys. They're already letting the migrants in, and I've got a story on that too. Look at that shooting star press that I created. That was cool. That was a flying bat, guys. We're gonna do the knee jump, whatever you call that thing. I thought that was pretty cool. But here we go, guys. He's got 71 likes and 14 views. I think he's getting shadow banned. I think he's getting more than that. But just thought you'd want to know. All of my views are getting shadow banned. Everybody's whistleblowers are getting shadow banned. Everybody's getting shadow banned, even the gamers. I've noticed that lately. So just thought you might want to know that. People needs to know the truth. And here comes the truth, and here comes the pain. Enjoy.
Live the 27th.
Oh, shoot. I hate when that happens. It starts... Right.
First, I want to tell you how I came across this. Terry made a comment, and she says, "Gary, our border is under attack. One man shot in the shoulder. Go to Riast in peace. New World Order, the Real News Channel. Marines sent him. The Marines sent him at pray and that they are fighting ISIS, others as we speak. And so I went there. Now this was put up yesterday, the 27th, streamed live the 27th, 2018. And so it's Reached in Peace, New World Order, News Real. Breaking news, Marine militia at war with caravan. That's kind of the title. I changed a little bit. But the website's given below that you can go to. Streamed live October 27th. That was yesterday, 2018. I have footage of the war at the border, breaking news. This is at the border, and our Marines militia. This is the person that I speak for is fighting. We are at war. Share viral, and everybody get your guns, food, and water. We are in a major war. If the sound sounds like crap, it's because of where they're at least. I'm trying to send you the messages. You please share viral. This is an alert system. That is not a test. Anyway, I think it's for real. Take a look at it and tell me what you think. God bless each one of you. Stay safe. And I want to pray right now. I want to pray for, Lord, I just see the caravan coming, and I see these people are just, they've been put in a trap. Now they're coming up to where they're going to be between a rock and a hard place, and there's going to be military things, weapons being shot off and around them and so forth. And maybe some of them maybe they even have weapons for some of them. They volunteer to be soldiers on the other side. I don't know, but anyway, it looks like it could lead to a catastrophe. And I ask you to send your angels, and you can do the impossible, Lord. You can turn this around. You can bring your people into safety, and at the same time, I want you to destroy the leader, the instigators of this, the people that are forcing it to happen and putting up the money for it to happen, and all these things. And so you said that we have the power and the ability to bind things on earth, and so I bind these forces in the name of Jesus Christ by the word that you said, Lord. And so it's done because you said it. And you also said that we, as your branch, we have the ability to literally smite the earth with the rod of our mouth and slay the wicked with the breath of our lips. Lord, I say these people that are financing this and the leaders, put them in prison or whatever, get rid of them in the name of Jesus Christ if they don't repent. Now, if they repent, give them some grace. But Lord, you have to stop this, and because your people are heading for a trap. And I ask you in the name of Jesus Christ to eliminate this, to get them out of there in safety, the ones that need to be brought out. And I'm just trusting your word, Lord. You said it, and I believe it. You said if I abide in you and you abide in me, I can ask anything I want. And that's not just me, but that's all of you people. And so that's what we're saying. And so get it done. And Lord, let's bring peace back and restore this nation. And anyway, thank you so very much, and praise the Lord. God bless each one of you. Stay safe, and things are changing fast, so we need to be prepared. God bless each one of you. Stay.
That's Gary. He actually used to work with the NWO, and he finally turned around his life, and I really appreciate that, Gary. I'm going to do what I think I should do, and support you a lot more. I didn't even know you were out there. Somebody sent me the video, and then Kevin told me that this is one of the guys that's working with us. There's only a handful of us left, and that we need to recruit more truthers. And I said, okay. He said, they're falling like flies. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. Let's see here. What is going on? Let's go to the next news, right? Okay, here's the news. Tropical update. Listen to this. By the way, this kid is unbelievable from Miami, Florida. Weather Hub TV.
We have a new area to watch in the Atlantic with a 30% development. And this might be a pretty serious system because with the CMC show, it's pretty scary. Will be Patty. The GFS has it actually big stronger than the CMC does, under 1,000 millibars. This is probably gonna become our 16th name storm of the season, and it's probably gonna be like, it's gonna be almost the same name storms as last year, believe it or not. We had 17 last year, and with like 20 days left in the season, I'm pretty sure that could happen. Even though November's a pretty quiet month, but I mean, if this could actually develop to something, how the models have actually been developing. This is kind of unusual. Like, we could get like a Cape Verde system this late in the year, a tropical wave. Develop where like lots of strong hurricanes have been in this area near the Bahamas and Florida, and it's gonna be affecting those spots. I mean, especially eastern Florida. If there's gonna be any impacts for the United States, it'll be probably eastern Florida and the Bahamas being affected. If let's just read this, a tropical wave located several hundred miles into development is not expected during the next couple of days to the wind shear, so it's not going to develop it much, but the models have been actually disagreeing with that. They've been developing it maybe like in 48 or 3 days, 48 hours to 3 days, which is 72 hours. So I'll just show you the CMC GFS model and even the Euro model, so stay tuned for that. So in the GFS model to show you guys what could actually happen with potential Patty over here forming near the Lesser Antilles as you see here. Here's the system right here. It looks like a tropical system at this point, a little bit disorganized, shower and thunderstorms, and then it strengthens a lot to pressure 998, and it just stalls. Doesn't really affect the ball. Been kind of like constant going a wave to sea, not affecting really anybody. Just maybe brings power to the eastern Bahamas and like some parts of the Lesser Antilles, but not affecting Florida or anything. But the CMC is quite different. The latest run actually has it very close to Florida now. Near like Puerto Rico area, bringing some outer bands near the Bahamas, maybe as a moderate tropical storm, affecting those spots, keep making landfalls in the Bahamas, and then brings it very close to Florida before it gets absorbed by the north. It is, but it kind of gets close to Florida. And the European model, the new model run hasn't come out. It'll come out like maybe like 1 or 2 hours when I upload this. Has it very close to Florida as well. Like, it kind of brings it over here near the Bahamas, near Andros Island, Great Abaco Island, Cat Island. Brings it to those spots. Brings it pretty close to Florida. But then, whatever a system, a cold front or something pulls it away to sea. But we're gonna have to keep an eye on conditions, mile per hour winds. But my range is probably like a moderate tropical storm to a minimal hurricane. It's my range for this. Due to the GFS showing 998, which is around 60 to 65 mile per hour winds. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on it. It's most likely gonna develop this point, even though it's 30% chance. It's just the timing of it, really, why it's only 30%. So this is World TV Tropical Updates. Stay tuned for potential Patty updates. I'm going to continue doing this more updates. Maybe if there's a model change later on the day, I might do a double upload for today.
On it also because he's being shadow banned, folks. He's only had like 6 likes and 51 views. That's why we all have to work together as a team. We need to share it if you want to save people's life. Now, if you want to mother of all bombs in your city and you could care less and you want to die, then that's your stupidity. And you want to, bend down to China and all these other immigrants. Look at that. That's cool. Hope y'all enjoy the Incredible Hulk that I created. It was pretty. I actually made 8 Hulks in the past 8 years, so I've been doing this for like 8 years on game designs. Let's keep on. This is actually my 3rd year on YouTube to show it. All right, here we go. Breaking news. I told you we were going to have 50 million microchips coming in from Sweden. Well, guess what? We got a video coming out, breaking news on the news, telling you what is about to happen. I'm just going to give you heads up. You take this microchip, your freedom is over. You decide what you want to do, kids. Former military speak. This is a former military's this is his video. I just want y'all to hear it and enjoy and get ready. Captive of state is coming. Not just in a movie, but in real life. All these fake Congress and these I will tell you this. Congress and the president, as we're getting closer to the 2020, what I'm hearing is all of your government will be they're coming from China and underground the United States.
Hang on here. All right, have we decided? We actually forgot our readers. This chip was dug out of his back.
Well,
By next week, at least 50
did it again.
of his 80 employees.
He did that again. Sorry, guys. It's former military hedgehog. Wow.
Around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy that relies primarily on covert means for expanding its sphere of influence. It's buried, not headlined. Its dissenters are silenced, not praised. No expenditure is questioned, no rumor is printed, no secret is revealed.
To the American company sparking a fierce debate across this country tonight. A business in Wisconsin implanting microchips in its employees. If your boss asked you to do the same.
This is serious stuff. We're talking about a nonstop potential connection to my body. I can't turn it off. I can't put it away. It's in me. That's a big problem.
Somebody put an implant inside me. I found it this morning.
Back in 2004, the Manchurian Candidate suggested a future where humans are chipped and controlled.
Well, shoot. Dang cameras are having problems, guys. I'm sorry. Get it right in a minute.
Yeah, right now it's only by a candy bar in our building,
okay.
But
there you
there's
go.
a lot more that's going to be coming with it.
Lost of veins.
Science fiction about to come to life in
Voice thing.
Wisconsin company.
Half of them actually within 5 seconds says yes.
CEO Todd Westby, along with 50 employees, implanting
Yeah.
microchips, allowing them to unlock doors at work.
Did he really just say yes? Oh, they said yes. They're going to lose their freedom. How stupid are you? George Soros has got you now. Or does he? Because we're going to rewrite history. We're all going to stand up against this. And if you don't, you'll be one of the FEMA coffins.
Even pay for snacks with the swipe of a hand.
The microchips are radio frequency like key cards.
What did it take to persuade the holdouts?
Basically, we had to explain to them there's no tracking of the information. It's not GPS or anything like that.
A little bit, not bad at all, though.
It takes just a few seconds, and Tony Danner is standing at a new frontier in technology.
It feels pretty amazing.
implants have been around for some time. Jason Bourne's journey to discover his identity 15 years ago began after this chip was dug out of his back.
By next week, at least 50 of his 80 employees have signed up to become bionic, using what's called a RFID transponder in a microchip meant to make the workplace experience faster and more efficient. So when you have the chip, you're just going to hold it up here and all those same options will come up? Westby says they are not GPS enabled yet. You're not going to be tracking your employees around town to see what they're up to and what they're doing.
No, we will not. Purchases in our break room market.
Westby said
LeBray or something like that. Nobody's ever told me his name. I just got this message from one of my advisors. Told me that he was standing up for me, and he knows what's coming. He's been saying the same thing that I've been saying for the last 4 or 5 years, but I just didn't even know it. I started studying this guy, and he's one of the used to be one of the elites. Now he walked away just like George Green did.
Not even be aware of it, but groundwork is being laid. Those pushing globalism and government control on a global level have mastered the art of hiding it in plain sight and then just dismissing it as a joke. Their great example would be this: the United Nations Earth Summit, Agenda 21.
is a cell tower going. Wireless carriers are installing millions of them across the country to enable the new, faster 5G cell phone technology. They're popping up outside bedroom windows and school campuses, despite objections from across the country.
I know scientifically that putting up these cell phone towers is safe.
But the International Association of Firefighters disagrees. They began opposing cell towers on fire stations after firefighters complained of health problems.
These firefighters developed symptoms.
Dr. Gunnar Heuser conducted a pilot study on firefighters at a station with cell towers.
And the symptoms in confusion, problem with weakness.
Heuser says their brain scans suggest even low-level RF can cause cell damage, and he worries about more vulnerable groups like kids.
So we found abnormal brain function in all of the firefighters we examined.
So, following lobbying by firefighters, Cork and his co-author exempted fire stations from their bill, making them one place cell companies couldn't put a tower. This is the first piece of legislation that I think anyone's aware of where somebody got an exemption because they were concerned about health. Did they tell you at all about the study?
All I know is that when the firefighters ask,
so if, say, school teachers and parents had a strong lobby and they asked you to pass something that would prevent these from going up in your schools, would you do that?
if I couldn't.
You're the guy with the gun, the person who'd do anything to protect the ones you love. But did you know that you could go to jail simply for doing the right thing? For doing what you had to do to keep your family safe? Don't end up behind bars because you didn't know what would happen after the smoke cleared. And that's why I created this 100%. These 6 things could be the difference between freedom and a lifetime behind bars for you. Click the video right now to download your free guide that'll teach you the 6 things you need to know to stay out of a jail cell and at home with your loved ones.
Click this video right now. Make one of these 6 mistakes, and you could find yourself spending the rest of your life behind bars. Click this video right now, and you'll get the...
Alright, that is a scam. I wanted y'all to hear that. I was waiting on them to play that commercial. That is a scam. They're not arresting. Not asking any questions no more. It's Sharia law, like I've been telling y'all in my videos, in the last couple of videos of that. But right now, Antifa is getting attacked, and I think it's funny.
100% free guide. The 6 things you didn't know would happen when the police arrive.
votes any other way.
Jennifer, your message got deleted by probably the NWO.
Tonight, anger, frustration, and disbelief after Sam's Club suddenly closes more than
Sam's Clubs. We reported this in February. And that and this and the other. It's just another agenda for you to lose your job and your money. After your money is gone and everything, you're going to want the microchip, and that's what they're trying to do, folks. It's all reverse psychology. Remember that. You got a bunch of idiots that thinks they know reverse psychology, even these big channels, but they don't. Even Stony Stone thinks he does. When I told him to quit playing political and Democrat videos, they're going to get him. They're going to get him just like PBS or anything on there on the screen. You're done. The image is what gets you.
The sudden closure of some Sam's Club stores.
a lot of customers caught off guard as dozens of stores all across the country suddenly closing today, including 3 here in the Houston area. Customers received no warning, and neither did employees.
The only way you can see inside the recently closed Winsboro, South Carolina Walmart is through a small hole torn into the cloth of the sliding front doors. The opening offers a surprisingly wide glimpse of a store that once sold almost everything the 3,500 residents of this town might need.
The notice posted out front of the Sam's Club in Linden, closed today and every day moving forward. It appears neither customers nor employees got any advance warning. 63 Sam's Club stores closed today or will close in the coming weeks. 4 stores are located in Texas, and 3 of those, like the one behind me, are right here in the Houston area.
63 Sam's Club locations now closing across the country, including this one on Gale Street in the City of Industry, and ones in Stanton and Sylmar. Some point out Sam's Club is giving certain employees bonuses due to tax reform, and wonder if the company
danced with bright lights and trumpets and now is staring at floodlights. It's done something bad. And so the wonderful thing is done by increasing permanent wages for 1 million employees is now being ridiculous. And they must. How does that happen? I've got a feeling they were trying to. I can only look at this going, you were trying to slip this one under the carpet. There's no strategy here. There seems nothing really professional here apart from you trying to cover up.
It's flying itself.
West Garfield Park has a...
Remember, the microchip is it's going to follow you without your cell phone. They overheard you say you want to get rid of your cell phones and your computers and your AR, all your stuff. Get this, guys. You might want to check your AR-15s and some of your guns that you've been buying lately. Did you know they got a chip in that son of a gun? I got a friend of mine found one. You might want to take your gun apart and find out if there's a damn microchip on it. They're following you guys. Seriously.
Real hard for me. I felt real cold hard, like I ain't have a heart at a point in time in living. I ain't really care if I live to die. It's hard for me.
Society portrays these guys as documented gang members, as thugs.
And get rid of the Alexa and all them talking robots that you've got, folks. They're tracking you that way too, and they're recording everything you're saying.
It can react 100 times faster than a human. The stochastic motion is in and sensors, and just like your phones and social media apps, it does facial recognition. Inside here is 3 grams of shaped explosive. This is how it works. penetrate the skull.
This structure was set up by those who want to establish a global government system. They've set this structure up years ago.
13 world banks, George Soros, Henry Kissinger, and your buddy Bloomberg has controlled all your presidents. I know for the last 40 years. I'm 41 on Monday, and this has been going on for a while, folks. I just wonder if you're going to wake up in time. No. You're being controlled by the pills and the drugs that you're taking.
I don't have any idea how far behind we really are. But here's the good news. God is not uninvolved in man.
Repugnant in a free and open society.
God. Their God is God of Lamb. The Lamb of God, whatever they want to call it. All I got to say is, you believe in that God, they're going to kill you. Just want you to know this. This is all reverse psychology from atheist people. George Soros is atheist. And he's going to kill atheist people at the same time. That's how crazy this man is. This is how the United States for bringing down the Berlin Wall and coming in World War II, killing his buddy Hitler.
And we are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret societies, to secret oaths, and to secret proceedings, confident that with your help, man will be what he was born to be, free and independent.
Folks, this is going to happen between 2000 and, okay, it says Illuminati closing down America, NWO. 2019. As we're in 2018, going into 2019. But remember this. Alright, that's what I thought. I'm looking at something that I thought it was coming true. Hey Kayla, if you're watching me on Facebook or on YouTube, I can't get to you on Facebook, on Messenger right now. I will get a hold of you ASAP as soon as. The reason I'm coming on early today is because I've got family here and we're going to have a get together around 2:30. So we're going to try to get this thing in. But I'm just trying to warn y'all. We do got some more news. The end of the world as we know it. Anonymous says, third temple almost built, folks. Jerusalem third temple fulfills biblical prophecy. It's almost here, folks. Jesus Christ is closing in. And fast. It's unbelievable. We're almost there.
End of the world. Jerusalem third temple. End times were fooled by calls to build a third Jewish holy temple in Jerusalem, which some believe will happen before the end of the world. Biblical prophecy believe the construction of a third holy temple in Jerusalem will precede the imminent return of Jesus Christ. Jewish eschatology concerning the end times claims the holy temple will rise up from the ground for the third time when the apocalypse nears. Talk of a third temple being built emerged this week in response to a letter penned by the powerful Jewish assembly of rabbis known as the Sanhedrin. Jerusalem is heading into a mayoral election. And Moshe Lam to rebuild the temple. The first two holy temples of Jerusalem were constructed on the city's Temple Mount centuries ago but were razed to the ground by the Babylonians and the Roman
Desmond is a central player in prophecies and tales concerning the apocalypse.
But they gotta wait on either we gotta wait on the Antichrist to go into the temple, and then he starts talking about the microchip, you're gonna take it or your head's cut off and all this other jive, and we already know what the plan is. We know what they're gonna do. Vladimir Putin is ready to blow their heads off. And I mean ready to blow their heads off. Do this. They're waiting on them to try to control us. Putin wants to blow their heads off. Seriously. Did I say Putin wants to blow your head off? Antifa? Yeah, I think I did. That's George Soros minions, by the way, if you did not know that. Well, now you know. And no one's half the battle, G.I. Joe. Breaking news, Antifa trying to come into a police officer's house to kill him. Ooh, now it's a war. So now they're going to try to fight back against the police. Man, do you realize how big this is? This is turning into a riot squad. Seriously. So that just happened here in Birmingham. Enjoy.
I'm 1,000 miles from nowhere.
Oh my God, I hate that commercial. Sorry, I'm done.
Duty, and they just found that suspect.
Really?
So it's showing that.
That's not all.
Tonight, inside the mind of a police officer, first on the scene of a tragedy and risking everything.
It's a risk known all. Reporter Hillary Simon is speaking to that officer who knows the risks firsthand. Hillary, she's live in Birmingham. What did he tell you tonight?
By the way, this is for you, Mary. I made her just like your picture that you got on your Facebook.
Well, Sherry, he tells me that these situations with law enforcement officers shot in the line of duty, they happen too often. You know, we heard about it today, actually, in Mobile from our sister station, that an officer was shot in the line of duty, and they just found that suspect. So it's showing that officer-involved shootings are increasing. And even though he was also shot in the line of duty. There's always a risk when it comes to the daily jobs of law enforcement. Retired Heflin police officer Jackie Stovall is reminded that every day.
I still have my doubts that I'll walk like I want to. I know I'll never run again, but I'm going to walk.
6 years ago, in December of 2012, Stovall was shot in the leg while chasing a man who had killed his 3 brothers and trying to kill his wife and son. He said during the chase, he thought about his family.
I called him and let him know that I was in the shootout and we're chasing him, but it was my job. I wasn't going to let him go and hurt anybody else, so we were there to stop him, and if it meant losing your life, which I almost did.
That's what also happened.
Before he went in and told her that he loved her, and then he went in and he lost his life.
Stovall says every time he hears about an officer hurt, like the officers hurt in Pittsburgh or Mobile, he's thankful there are still heroes out there.
Thank God that there is people that still love this job and do it, because each year there's less and less people applying. And it's going to be really scary when it gets down to where nobody's applying for these jobs because they don't pay enough at most of these smaller departments. I was shot for $15 an hour. So that's not much to go out there and give your life up.
He says despite 15 surgeries, he would do it again.
If he had hurt somebody else, I wouldn't be able to live with it. I still wouldn't do it because I love what I do. I've enjoyed every bit of helping people and doing my job.
Now, Stovall says that every report he hears of an officer involved in a shooting brings him back to that moment that happened to him. But he says that he's hopeful that everything is changing. And he says it's a calling. And even though he's actually retired, he says he still has a lot of plans ahead. So,
folks, it's a war, guys. So we had one shot in Birmingham and in Mobile. Wow, that's big. Here we go. I told you the migrants was coming in, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago to give you ahead of time the future of what was coming with that Marines militia video that everybody had a crybaby tantrum over? Why don't you do me a favor? If you don't want to save people's life, stay off my fucking channel. Like that. If you're not noticed, I could care less if you subscribe or not. I'm not crying over it. So if you think you're hurting me, Thomas, you're dead wrong. Because I make more life for my family and these kids around the world. They're not going to touch them anymore. You should have fucking woke up and worked with me. You said you're standing up against bullying. Bullshit. The only thing you've been doing is bullying our people on my subscribers. You're a piece of shit. Run. We're here. Former military speaks out. No, it's not former military. I'm sorry. Footage migrants caught sneaking through Arizona border. Wait for it. Wait for it. Chicago. Dumbass. You stupid fuck. Your blood is on your hands if you kill people on the border, you piece of shit. Yeah, I'm bringing every Antifa son of a bitch down. There's nothing you can do about it. And I'm going to put it on camera. That your subscribers that you've got subscribed, by the way, after they die, they unsubscribe. Know that. They don't let you have 100 subscribers no more. Oops. Your plan's over, Antifa. Game over. It's game over, is all I got to say.
Earlier who was on the show, my source, pretty much, he's still been following the migrants and immigrant situation. So basically, he sent me in information. Now we're going to go ahead and get you into it because it seemed that this thing has disappeared, but it didn't. So let's take you into this today on JWTV.
I mean, look, man. Wait till they see this one. This is straight off of U.S. Customs and Border Patrol page. This is a verified page here. They showing the migrants straight coming in right here on the video.
And what was it? 2 weeks ago? When you sit there and called me a liar? I want you to send this video. I want you to send this video to Stony Stone. You know what? I'll get one of my girls to do it. I'm about to make him my bitch and tell him that I was right and he was wrong. He's fake, guys. Stony Stone is fake. I don't know why you're subscribed to him. But I promise you this. He's going to send you right into a FEMA camp and your head dead, cut off.
About the migrants, because basically what we've been hearing is that, well, the migrants have slowly disappeared. Well, actually they haven't. So we basically got a video in, but not a video surveillance footage from pretty much the areas of where they was catching them coming from this little hole in the wall. So we're gonna definitely show you that footage here. And it's funny how the media has actually not been talking about this. And they've pretended like it's no invasion, nothing's happening. So you have multiple different groups getting arrested. Border Patrol arrests nearly 450 migrants in western Arizona. Pretty much, the U.S. Border Patrol said Friday it arrested 449 migrants this week during a 48-hour period in western Arizona, including 2 large groups of Central American. Arizona Border Patrol agents for several months have been overwhelmed by the arrival of large numbers of Central American migrants traveling in families. The latest area arrest near Yuma come as caravan of several thousand Central American migrants slowly makes its way up north. Video right here, some security surveillance footage. It's black and white, but here we're gonna put you into it and let you see this. It's in black and white. It's like a quiet video. But I ain't heard nothing about this. So, this is the update here. There was an invasion and the caravan has basically, it's been multiple different caravans coming. It's been quiet now. So people thought that there was nothing happening. It wasn't coming. Yes, but it looked like a political scheme. So we just put you into that information. But now we have to go deeply behind the scenes to gather more information and try to get it out there because, like we've been saying, this stuff is not being pushed properly. It's pushed for the political agendas. They use this agenda for almost everything that you see, but then behind the scenes, this stuff is actually happening. We're just putting this out there, though. We're letting you know, so get the information out, share it, and let people know that, no, the invasion was not just some false thing. It's still happening. And who knows where else they're getting in. Well, we looked at the train routes. We put that out. That's something else we potentially have to look at. So I just wanted to give you this info real quick before I go out. So just a quick video, quick update, and that's the info. So they're getting caught. They're coming in illegally. Look, they can come in illegally. We just want them to come in illegally. But then you got to think about all of the space and all this stuff. We don't want the invaders, basically. That's what we're saying. We do not want invaders. You cannot massively flood a country like this. And this has been happening for a while. And now it's finally being handled. So what will happen from this situation further? We're here covering it. We'll get you into it. Well, and share this information out. It's important that people know what's happening. They're sneaking in and we need to be aware of that. So get it out there.
I've been JW, but we got twit that just come out of nowhere. Prophetic Times CIA operative, aka BP News. Now his name is BP News, not BP Earthwatch. This is another joke. A dumbass that can't even, he needs a haircut and looks like he needs a shave. Looks like he needs to get off the donuts too. But he gets on the microphone and says, okay guys, I want you to subscribe to the other backup channel because the NWO took me out because I didn't listen to Stonewall. So alright, and I'm gonna be on here until you disappear. That rhymed, didn't it? Y'all like that? Y'all quiet today, aren't y'all? Yo, what's up on the rock? I'm bringing down the NWO. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. It's crime time. Crime time on their asses. I'll tell you that right now. Straight up, Jack. Apocalypse. Fire in California. 300,000 to evacuate, including all. Wow. Didn't I tell you this was going to happen? No, y'all thought this was just going to last all the way from summertime and then it's going to stop. I think the Rick Brown, whatever his name is, Governor Brown, said this is the new norm because he knows the asteroids and the meteors are closing in and our Earth shield is weakening. I believe I said that, didn't I? This is the final match. We are in the Insane Asylum Hardcore Championship. Hell in a Cell with the Joker. Who would have thunk I would have put the crazies in here? Hey, you think I'm crazy? You think I'm crazy standing here today? Antifa, trollers, bullies, sexual harassment, and threats. I've been beating down your boys for the last 8 years. Let me say this again. Coming up on 9 years. Coming up on 9 years. From Facebook to YouTube to PlayStation to Xbox to Craigslist. I have been bringing you down all the way down. And where you at, boys? Yeah. We're waiting. I thought you knew my number and my address. Rowdy? Anthony, where you at, buddy? Oh, that's right. They're looking for you. They got your IP address. You could be next. Being shot down by the police department. So you're Antifa. I didn't even know that, man. I didn't expect you to say you were Antifa and you love having sex with kids. I had no idea, man. And Thomas, I mean, we understand you're gay. Anonymous is going to put that on his YouTube channel. My buddy Anonymous. You know, the real dude that's been giving me all the information. He's putting your face on the internet, dude. You'll never be the same because you messed with me. None of the channels have been the same since they messed with me. Anonymous is bringing down your elites. BP Earthwatch. He's gone up to 1,000 to his new channel, Earthwatch. But I bet you some of them are already dead. Over 800,000 people are dead. He's in Europe having sex with the Prime Minister or whatever his name is. Just saying. I thought you said he loved America, folks, when he's taking your guns. Oh, well. Dirty deeds, scandal cheats. Stupid idiots. That is not all the guys that's disappearing on the YouTube channel. I will be still sitting here laughing. I'm the best in the world. GTS. Go to sleep, bullies. Like I said, keep on. You might be the next one shot by the police. Because we're not asking them to arrest you.
Raging wildfires burning across California forces 300,000 to evacuate 90,000 homes, including all of Malibu, as flames devour 200 square miles. As fueled by the notorious Santa Ana winds and low humidity are expected rage on into the weekend in Northern California. The campfire has spread across 90,000 acres in Butte County north of Sacramento. Campfire 35 are missing after it raged through town of Paradise without warning in Southern California. The Hill Fire and Woolsey Fire have already scorched more than 40,000 acres, more than 150,000 residents near Ventura and Los Angeles counties have been to evacuate. Winds of up to 60 miles per hour are blowing the westward toward the Pacific Ocean, forcing total evacuation of Malibu. Caitlin home is under threat. The fires are flanking Thousand Oaks, threatening the...
Hey, Kim. Justin Bieber. Yoo-hoo. Hey, elites. Where y'all at? Is God burning you out of your houses? I cannot believe I just said that. I would have never thought I would be here to see the elites burn in hell. And that's what we're doing. Dang. Does anybody know where Eminem lives these days? You know, the one that said... You know, that guy that messed up his lyrics? Dude, you need to retire. I think Vanilla Ice sings better than you. I'd like to see Tupac and Vanilla Ice in a duet. Trying to change the channel. Right? Everyone, y'all want to change it? Keep on changing it because you're going to change it right back to where... You know how they have the TV on and you're watching Grand Theft Auto... you're watching the TV on the Grand Theft Auto game and you only got a couple of channels. It's going to look like WVTM back in the day when there was only like 2 or 3 channels. you're going to be tuning in with me. Because I know the plan. That they're not messing with the gamers. We are invading the gamers for real news. For you to wake your ass up. Because if you don't, look at this Call of Duty storylines, folks. The Battlefield storylines. It's coming, guys. It's coming in real life. The movies are coming true. I thought you said Hollywood was fake, everyone. How many people said Hollywood was fake? Huh? I told you I was going to bring in some heavy artillery on you kids and on these bullies. Morgan. I did find Waldo. Wes. Johnson. Waldo. Sterling, he's got a family. Hey, Wes, if I was you, I would walk away from him right now before he kills you. Because the blood is on your hands with your family if you hang out with trash like that. Thomas, I want to help you out here. I didn't mess up your channel. I think I put this out on a YouTube video that they were taking all of... So I got bad news for you, bud. You weren't reporting real news. Last summer, what you did 2 years ago, what you did 3 years ago. Phyllis, get your son away from him. He's a good guy. Stay away from him. You know who I'm talking about. The one that put the video out on me 40 weeks ago. Thank you for all you did, man. I'm still subscribed to you. I've subscribed to Mr. Thomas Morgan. Thomas Geyer, right? But you sit there and say, it's my fault? Dumbass, it's Obama's fault for giving out the internet. 16, when Ted Cruz was trying to save our asses. But now Ted Cruz is one of the poisons. So let me help you out here, you stupid idiot. You just got the dirty deeds, bitch.
Community still reeling from Wednesday's shooting. Actor James Woods has retweeted nearly 20 posts from families pleading for information about loved ones. At least 9 people have died and 35 are missing in a raging wildfire in Northern California. While in Southern California,
Stupid ass coward bitches. Why don't you come?
People from across the state.
Dude, when I find you in Birmingham, I'm kicking your ass. If the cops don't kill you first.
Thursday have raced to cover more than 200 square miles. Whipped by the notorious Santa Ana winds gusting up to 60 miles per hour, the southern blazes have not yet killed or injured anyone, but have destroyed many homes and forced thousands to flee for their lives on short notice, including many celebrities who live in the wealthy coastal enclaves under threat. The larger of the 2 southern blazes, the Woolsey Fire, has scorched at least 35,000 acres north of Los Angeles since igniting near Rocketdyne at around 2 p.m. local time Thursday. Quickly.
Let's see here. The West Coast is on fire. The East Coast is... It's going to be busted open, wide open in half. He said if you messed with Israel or Jerusalem and you messed with his land, Donald Trump, Jared Kushner, you dumb son of a bitch. He said he was going to cut the United States in half with a stone. He's about to throw the big stone, folks. Big stone's coming, I promise you. And it's going to be between Aruba and bigger than Texas. No, sorry. Sorry, we can't find the Armageddon crew. You're only... You messed up, California. The reason you're on fire right now is because you took the Bible out of California. You might have... You should have not have messed up, you dummy. That's why Hawaii's on fire. Just wait. Just wait. They took God out of Alabama. They took God in other states out. Just get ready. We are anonymous. We are the Marines militia. We are WikiLeaks. We are ex-CIA. You can do about it, boys. Have a nice day. I will be bringing another video out later on. A report on the fires. And a report on the hurricane. And a report on a police officer bringing down Antifa at the courthouse. Y'all have a nice day. We're here. Bullies, run. Thank you for watching, whoever's there, and whoever's watching, and who jacked up on sweet tea. Have a nice day. And no, I don't do drugs. Is bitch slap your devil, bitch.